Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Uh,
Oh,
Hello,
well,
hello, hello.
where are you?
Hold on, just stopped. Hold on, let me just turn this off. I'm here.
Oh, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Right, firstly, my name's Rachel, but how would you like me to refer to you throughout? James or Diags?
However, oh, hold on. Sorry, stupid work phone call. Let me uh, do either way. James or Diags. I'm easy. Diags would be easier.
Well, Diags is easier for me because I haven't watched the last season or two, but I have been quite a big fan of Towie, so, and you're
That's
one of
good
my
to know.
favourites, so yeah. So
No work.
I'm doing this interview for online casinos, as you know.
Right. Yeah.
So I've been sent some questions. I've not done this before ever. I'm
No.
standing
First time.
in. I'm standing in for someone who couldn't make it.
Oh.
So I've never
Well, I'm sure
interviewed.
they're going to do a great job, regardless. No, I've
Woo!
no worries there.
So the glasses are going to be on and off
Come
today.
on. Let's get serious.
Right. So I didn't write these questions. So if I think one or two of them is a bit, I might ask
Yeah.
differently. Right. Here we go. Hello, Diags. It's good to have you with online casinos today.
Thank
Tell
you.
us about your life recently. What are you doing now and where are you living?
Right now, I've taken over the family business, me and my brother. Yeah. So we've become 50-50 owners of the family business. Been running for 12 years now.
Plumbing
Um,
business.
yeah, plumbing and
Yeah,
bathroom suppliers.
yeah.
So yeah, it's all ours. We've probably been running it for the last 6 to 8 months fully, and it's going well. Yeah, really well. Yeah. A lot
Fantastic.
of stress, a lot of pressure there is in running your own business. You don't realise when you're just working for it. There's
Yeah.
a lot of a lot of demands, and yeah, it can be very stressful.
Yes.
But I'm looking to get the rewards out of it, so yeah, I'll take the stress.
Fantastic. Right. Um, Diag, since everyone
Next
knows you,
question.
sorry. Since everyone knows you from, right, you're a huge part of Towie. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we know your appearance in Towie. I'd like to start this interview by asking you about your experience on the show. How would you describe it?
I would say my experience in the show, it's it. You can't really relate it. It's such an unusual thing to happen to someone when you're 20 years of age to go into a show that was really Only Way Is Essex back then was one of the first shows around. Do you know what I mean? It was only us, and
Yeah.
I think Geordie Shore started a year later, saying it was, which is not really the same.
Yeah.
And so yeah, for a 20-year-old at the time, I think I joined. I was 20. I just I just left university. I didn't really know what I was doing with myself. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to take this opportunity and see what it's like. And ever since then, like, it's been an experience you can't relate to anything else. I've gone all over the world. I've filmed in different countries. I've gone
Yes.
around the countries to all different clubs. I've met all sorts of people that I'd have never met before. Do you know what I mean? And it would have never been in my life. Done things I never would have done before. So yeah, you can't really. I'd say the last 10 years have been mad. Like really, the first 5-6 years were insane. Like really mad.
I've
Like I didn't
witnessed
know what
it by watching it. Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy. So it's calmed down a lot since then. But even still now, obviously I'm growing up now. Do you know what I mean? I'm a 30-year-old man, so it's a little bit different. But when you're 20, it's like a whirlwind. Do you know what I mean? You're thinking, oh my god, this is happening, it's all happening at once. So, but now obviously you get as like with anything, you get used to stuff. Do you know what I mean? Becomes more normal. Obviously now I'm concentrating more on business side of things, which is more level-headed rather than I just didn't care when back then. I was just on a
Well,
madness.
yeah. Yeah. Well, when you're 20 and get an opportunity like that, it must be
Yeah,
insane, but very
that's
brave.
that's what I'm saying. You can't speak to anyone else about it. The only people I could speak to about it was people, my best mates like Joey and
Yes.
Dan, obviously, and that who experienced it together. It's only we really know how it really was. Do you know what I mean? Because there's no one to talk to about it to relate it to. Obviously, now you've got people who come out of Love Islands and stuff like that, but it's not. It wasn't. It's probably the same for them. They don't have anyone to talk to it about. Do you know what I mean? But when we
Yeah.
was the first people to do it, there's no one you can really sort of say, oh, this is what it's like. Oh, all right, you should expect this, or you should expect this will happen because
Yeah.
it's all just brand new, a brand new experience. So yeah, no, it was mad, but I've loved it. So yeah, it's a really good time.
Good. Very good. You make me laugh. Is it twice your luggage has been lost? I'm just
Yeah,
trying to think. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Twice I've been done.
Oh,
The
it's
last
happened
one was
to you.
ridiculous. I only got I actually got the suitcase back about I'd say 3 4 weeks ago. Finally, come back.
Oh
Yeah,
my Lord.
they rang me up and like it was like 12 o'clock at night, and I was like, "Who's this?" I thought it was someone pranking me. They was going, "We have your bag," and I was like, "Who?" I was like, "What? Who is this?" I was like, ringing me at 12 o'clock. I went, "All right, very funny." I went, "Yeah, that was months ago now," and he was like, "No, seriously, I have your bag." And I
Oh
was
my
like, I went downstairs and they handed me this tiny little bag. And I was like, that's not, what is this? I went, that's not my bag. No. And then they went, yeah, it's your bag. It's your bag. It's got your name in it. I went, do you know what? Open up the back of your van. And he opened up the back of the van and my suitcase was sitting in there. I went, that's my bag. That's my bag. I went, no, you're not driving. I went, no, we can't give you that one. I went, give me that. You're not driving
Oh
anywhere.
my God.
Give me
After
that
all
bag.
that.
Yeah. I went, it's been about 4 months.
And
I
did
was
you
like,
manage to get out the van?
yeah, I got them out. Yeah, I got it off of them. I went, no, you're not going anywhere. I said, I'm taking that back. I
I'd
went, I've
be the
been waiting
same.
months for it. I went, I've bought all new clothes. I thought that was gone. I went, bought all new clothes. Buy all new clothes while I was out there. I had a pair of pants and tracksuit bottoms to last me 2 weeks in the Dominican.
Oh dear. Right, well, at least you got it back, Dex.
Yeah,
Right, question three. Would you say Towie has been a huge part of shaping your career and even your personal life?
I would say, I would say it's not really shaped it. I think it's more what coincided with it. Like it's
Yes.
my personal life, although it is on the show, and I have shown it on the show a lot of the time. Um,
Mm.
sorry, let me just get rid of
Okay.
that. Yeah, I have shown it on the show a lot of the time. I do have quite also a separate side of my life, friends. Well, my family have been intermittently like in the show now and again. But my business as well is like there's a big different side of my life that I can't show it all. Do you know what I mean? One, because
Yeah.
people wouldn't be that interested in me selling in my bathrooms and my pipes and all that stuff, all sort of stuff, like day to day stuff. And two, because I think it's not for everyone. I've had girlfriends in the past who've not been on the show. It
Yeah.
who don't want to be on the show. Do you know what I mean? And don't want to be. And when she's fit, look, everyone's entitled to their own what they want to do. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it isn't for everyone. Not everyone enjoys it or wants to be in front of the camera or wants to do that sort of stuff because it's as much as everyone thinks, oh, you just go on and you just talk and you just be. It can puts people under pressure. It's not nice. Like if you're not used to that, being in front of cameras and talking about personal things, not a lot of people. Some people think that they'd be all right, and then they get in front of the camera and they realise it's not. It's not like that. Like it's really, really when you got a whole 15 people looking at you and they just go, right, come on, have your conversation. Then everyone's like, it can be a little
Yeah.
bit daunting for certain people. So I get that as well, and a lot of girlfriends haven't wanted to do it, or I think personally I've judged thinking I don't think they'd be able to handle it because I've gone through relationships in the past where I would attribute a lot of it being down to the show that then relationships broke down because of pressures
Yeah.
and stresses through the show. So it's not for everyone.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, me personally, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Sit there with
Yeah,
cameras on me, and I'd be so daunted by it all. Yeah.
especially
So
when you've got something emotional you're talking about. Say your relationship is breaking down, and even they go, oh, it's for the cameras, it's for the cameras. A lot of the time that is happening.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and then it's not like you're forced to do it because no one's forced to do anything. But you don't have to. If you don't have to be on the show, if you don't want to be in a show, you're
yeah,
choosing to show these personal moments of your life, which people can relate to because people go through that as well. And that is hard. It does emotionally drain you. So you have to pick and choose battles. I've gone through breakups of relationships on the show, and it was very draining. So the people who go through that sort of stuff,
mm,
a lot of people go, "Oh, you're being boring this series. You're being boring." But you got to think if they put a lot into a series before or into a relationship breakdown, it's a very draining process. Like when especially when it then has to be replayed out on TV and you see it all again, and
yeah,
people or everyone commenting on it, which in real life you'd never see people commenting on it. It'd be behind your back. Do you
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? So
yeah.
you wouldn't see it. Yeah. But yeah, you
Hit the
see
nail on
everyone
the head
talking.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
behind the back.
Yeah.
Right, thank you, Diags. Question four. Um, what do you think your life would have been like now if you had not participated in the show?
Probably would have stuck to me. Would have carried on maybe at university. Tried to go back. I don't know where I would have gone after that. To be honest with you, I mean, I was doing law, but I didn't get to finish that.
Yeah, I actually read that myself. Like
Yeah,
that I didn't know about you. In all fairness.
yeah. Well, my mum always wanted me to be a lawyer. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't enjoy the course. I loved criminal law. That was like that. The criminal side
Yes.
of it was really interesting. You could read up on people and it was and all the cases and everything was mad. Like, but the other stuff, tort, land, European. Oh
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
it was very yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I probably would have gone back and done some further education if I'd have had the different opportunity and then see where that would have taken me. But yeah, you just don't know.
Yeah. But
Yeah, things happen for a
yeah,
reason.
and the criminal law, it's just so interesting, isn't it? It's just
It
amazing.
is.
Not that I've
I used
studied
to
it,
you
but
they give you access to a database so you can like I know you shouldn't I shouldn't probably be admitting this, but you get access to a database so you can look at you basically type in people's names and if they've gone to an appeal court, you can look at all their cases and read up all about them. So I found out loads of stuff
oh, that's
about everyone from
brilliant.
my area.
Because I'm quite into all these, crime documentaries, and
Yeah.
I love it for some reason.
Yeah, when you read all the case notes of things that people have been accused of doing,
Yeah,
allegedly,
yeah,
yeah,
allegedly. Let's everything allegedly.
allegedly can't be
Yeah.
proven, is appealed against. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, yeah, you find out a lot.
Yeah. All right, Diags. Right, 5. Tell us about the beauty of being on TV and what it's like to be recognised on the street as a reality star, and what's the worst part of it?
Good parts of it. Back in the day, when I used to be quite the clubber. I
Yeah.
used to go to clubs a lot. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, used to have. It was pretty good because you used to get to go. I mean, sounds muggy, but you used to get to go to the front of the queues in the clubs and get
Oh,
in.
yeah. And especially when
Why
you're
not?
young like
Yeah,
that.
why not? Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I don't think it works as much. Now they're like, "Who's this? Who are you? Fucking coming in here?" But back then, when it was quite well known, it was handy. Used to go to all the fronts of clubs, all that sort of stuff. You get looked after. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Especially when we was abroad, we used to get looked after, which to be fair, I'm not saying you need to get looked after, but you also get a lot of the downside of it. You get a lot of people giving you shit, giving you, do you know what I mean? Like shouting stuff at you in the street, just being muggy, especially when people are drunk. Like if you've
Oh,
got
that'd be
drunk
the
people
worst.
around you,
Yeah,
yeah,
when you're in
it's like anything. When you're drunk, people and because they feel like they already know you, a lot of the people, they'll just assume that they can just say whatever they want. And look, you can say what you want. I personally got thick skin,
yeah,
so I don't really you can say whatever you like to me. I don't care at
yeah.
all. But if a lot of other people, especially the girls and stuff like that, it can really get under their skin, especially when you're making certain comments and certain things about them, like appearance wise or do you know what I mean? Like, it's just yeah, it's like because people say it to me, they go, "Oh, you're a lot better looking in real life." I go, "All right, I'll take that as a compliment," but it also means you think I'm quite ugly on TV, doesn't it? So yeah,
A
I
backhanded
understand what you're
compliment.
saying. I understand what
Yeah,
you're saying. Thank you very
yeah,
much.
yeah.
But it's very quite backhanded what you're saying. But yeah, no, I'll take that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but I mean,
you get people like,
being 20 and hearing like some of these negative things that we just spoke about,
mm,
you know, did that not affect you at all?
nah.
Being
Do you know what it
compared
is?
or
You got to take it with like, listen, you've chose to do this,
right?
and you know what people are like. I know what people are like.
Yeah,
Like you see, you know, it's probably getting a little bit worse now because people are doing it online anonymously and saying probably even worse stuff they would never say to people's faces, John.
of course,
But
yeah,
when we first started, we had Twitter. Twitter was the big thing then, and it was like I was getting abused when I first joined the show. I was getting sort of the stuff that people were saying to me about my skin, my spots, why am I on the show, what's my position on the show? Do you know what I mean? I don't fit in with the typical Essex boy, the good-looking, tanned, muscly. I was getting like, but the thing is, if you let
yeah,
it affect you, it's easy to say for me because
yeah,
I don't care. Do you know what I mean? So it's easy for me to say. That's what I'm saying. It's from my position. I don't let it affect me, so it's not a problem. I wouldn't sit there. I don't even find some of the comments quite funny. I read them. Do you know what I mean? I don't. It's not like who am I caring about it? Some
I'm
14-year
with
old
you.
from I don't know
Yeah,
Scunthorpe or somewhere up north who's just sitting there on his keyboard trying to mug me off by saying I've got a spotty skin. Yes, I've got spotty skin. I've got the confidence to go on TV and talk about it. I don't
yeah,
care. I
yeah,
don't. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. But some people I can see it affect likes people, but you need to have that sort of thick skin and that barrier. Like, come on, who are these people? I don't care about what these people say. The people that should matter to you are the people that are close to you, your family and your close friends, and their what they've got to say. Do you know what I mean? Their opinions. And even then,
Yeah.
it's up to you. It's down to you to really to decide what you want to do. And if you don't like it, take yourself out of that situation, because it's you need to, number one, care about your mental side of the state of things. Don't let random strangers and people affect you. Whether that's in real life, I mean, trust in real life, a lot you get it a lot less. Like I say, normally, like you said, it was only when we went to clubs, rowdy geezers who've been drinking will shout stuff. But in the streets, people wouldn't say what they say online to your face. Very rarely have I had someone say something like that, who's come to my face and not to your face. Oh my god, I really like you. You're lovely. on the keyboard, they're like, oh, spot you horrible little mug. So it's just like, you just take it with a pinch of salt. Everything.
It's weird because the boss of online casinos, when he asked me to do this, I was like, Diags, really? And I was like, he was one of my favourites. He was like, he asked me, he said, why? And I said, number one, the big and the perfection that everyone craves does nothing for me. I don't mean like it's in fancy, and I don't mean it like but I was always quite drawn to you in the show. I thought you were funny. I thought you blue sparkly eyes, your gorgeous smile, and they call you Diags because of your smile, but you've got an amazing smile. So I can't say what I say on this, but to hell with them. Let's put it that way.
Oh, thank you.
These
thank you.
Nuggets that are about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Right. What's this one? There isn't much talk about your personal life off camera. Do you prefer to keep it private, or do you feel like you can't keep things private anymore? I think we've kind of discussed that already, but
like I said, I said it's not always my decision. You know what I mean? That's the gist of it. It's in the perfect world, I'd show me falling in love and everything, and it'd be all amazing, and everything would be recorded on TV, and the girl would be amazing on TV. She'd come in and mad, but do you know what I mean? It doesn't always work out like that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's sometimes the people are willing or ready to do that, and I'm not gonna not have relationships just because I can't show them on TV. You know what I mean? So it's like, if they want to do it off camera, I'm gonna have to do it off camera because they're not comfortable doing that. So that's where it is. Hey, look, if they wanted to do it, perfect. I'd love to do it and show everyone.
Yeah, you still got to go for these things and give them a try and give them a chance, because we've all got one life.
Yeah,
that's it.
Exactly.
That is it,
and it plays out how it needs to play out. Like if I find someone and they're very comfortable with it and they want to do it and it worked perfect, brilliant, I'll do it. Everyone will be able to see it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I would love to do that. It'd be lovely to see, like the progression of from where I started and to where I finish and move into that. It'd be perfect. But like you said, it's I've got to make sure that person that I'm with feels comfortable, and that's the main thing. I want them to be comfortable with it. It's not just about me. Going, I need you to show you off on TV. Come on.
I'm sure it'll happen soon.
Exactly.
Right now, this question. After your 3-year relationship with Fran, which obviously I'm aware of, from Towie, which ended many years ago, do you currently have a significant other? Now, I haven't wrote these questions, and I hate being whatever, but I've got to ask you.
No, that's fine. That's fine. No, not at the moment. No.
No.
I was seeing someone for a bit, but that broke off about a year ago. So I'm completely single at the moment. Looking for love.
Looking for love, like us all, Diags, like us all.
Exactly, yeah.
So the next question then is, following Elma, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Elma, Pazar.
Yeah, that's sorry. Arrival on the show in Dominican Republic, it has been reported that your relationship with her is growing. Now, you've just answered that already. How would you describe your relationship with Elma? That's no longer good. Sorry.
I'm not I love Elma. Elma's amazing, and we and Elma have actually been trying to go out on a date we've been trying to organise a date for quite a while now. She's always busy. I'm trying to get a date off her, but we're actually going to go out. We're actually going to go out, and this is the truth. It's on Wednesday. So we're going to go out. We're going out for dinner
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so we're going to have some food on Wednesday. We finally got her to book a day in for me because she's been doing all this mad work on all these TikTok lives that they do and all this sort of stuff
Yeah,
over the period. I think it was Black Friday and then it was Cyber Monday. There was always some sort of thing going on. And yeah, but no, I love her. I get on with her so well. She's such a funny girl and she's obviously beautiful.
yeah,
So
she's funny.
but I would love to see where that goes. I really would. Hopefully we can actually make some time for each other because I've been mad busy at work setting up my website sort of stuff. So I've been doing mad
Yeah,
hours there. So hopefully we'll get a bit of a break coming up at the end. Well, we'll go back to filming in January, and then yeah, see what happens. Like I said, that would be perfect because she's brilliant on the show.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
she's
mean,
been, but
it's
she
so
was in a
funny.
relationship when she joined the Dominican, so I couldn't do anything. I wanted.
Yeah,
I was spending so. It's like I was spending so much time with her, and we was getting on so well. But look, I'm not like that. I would never break up someone's relationship. I'm not in the business of ever doing something like that, especially if
no, no,
whether
you
I
don't
know the
want to.
geezer or not. Yeah. So it was sort of like the forbidden fruit. I couldn't go anywhere. Like I was spending so much time with her. We was getting on so well. But I said, look, she was very obviously she's a respectful girl as well. She was in a relationship, so it was like, oh, we can't do anything about it. You come at just
Yeah.
at all the wrong times. I was declaring my love for her, and she was in love with another geezer.
Well, come Wednesday, who
We
knows?
never know. Yeah.
Who knows? I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Right, single or not? Right, I don't know whether this question is single or not. Many are wondering, what does Diags do? Oh, yeah, in his free time. Tell us about your hobbies and interests in your private life.
Hobbies and interests. Do you know what? At the moment, I'm working so much. I don't really get up to much outside of it, other than
Yeah,
going on mad nights out just to have a blowout. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I normally work. So I work Mondays to Saturdays, and then in the office, and then normally yeah, then at the weekends I'll either I'm trying to be good recently, but I've been having yeah mad blowouts and just yeah I just blow off some steam.
It does you good now
Best
and
way
again.
possible. Yeah, exactly. I just go on a mad blow off some steam, regret it all Sunday, and then and try and make myself okay again for Monday first thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I had a bit of time for some hobbies, I mean, I tried to get a little bit adventurous recently when I was doing skydiving and abseiling and all
Oh,
sorts of
wow.
things. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I've done a skydive. I abseiled off a tower after a night out, which I don't
You're not
recommend.
afraid of heights, are you?
But well, I think I was still drunk, and I'm not sure whether I should meant to admit that because I don't think you're meant to be drunk when you're doing it. But I'd been out heavily the night before, and I was at the time I was feeling extremely confident for some reason before I went up there, and I was like, I'll be sweet, I'll be fine. Oh, mate, well, as soon as I got up there, I was like, what have I done here? My legs were wobbling. I'm like absolutely shaking with fear. I was like, what have I done? Why am I doing this? I said,
Oh
I don't
my
even need to
God.
do this. Yeah. So I'll
How
cut
did you
out
feel
the extreme
after it?
sports for a bit. What's that?
So how did you feel after it then? After the jump?
It's still not great. I felt sick.
Oh my Lord. So
I
you
was
were
hanging in the air for ages. I couldn't work out how to get any lower. So once I jumped off the edge, I was like I'm pulling down on the rope and I was just swinging around on my ass, just in the middle of the air. And I was like, what am I doing here? Why have I done this? And I was like, how do I get down? And I was just then it was I would for some I felt so sick. I
I
was
bet you
like,
did. So if
yeah,
it wasn't
great
one of
view
them
though.
feelings, yeah, I
Beautiful
want to
view.
do it
Yeah,
again.
yeah. No, skydiving I did. Skydiving I would do again. I would love to do skydiving again. That
Really?
was the buzz of that is insane. I've never had any like adrenaline rush like it. It was mad. It was like I was still up for like well once I'd landed, I was for about an hour. I was still like I was it was like a natural high. It was insane. It's a mad feeling.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
want to like tell everyone and everyone's like, oh, shut up. We see you do it, mate. We watch you. And you're like, no, no, let me tell you what it's about. It's
You don't
amazing.
understand.
Yeah, you don't understand. I was flying. I was flying. All right, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, cool.
right. Thank you for that, Diane. On that note, after reading, oh yes, after reading that you broke the, I know this anyway, the Guinness record for the most capital cities named on a roller coaster in 1 minute while on a
Yeah.
visit to Thorpe Park. We were very surprised. You listened, no, you listed and then pressed it total 38 passing the previous record by 11. How do you feel about that, Diags?
It's mad. It is. Do you know what? It's mad how your life changes when you become a Guinness World Record holder. Honestly, people, girls screaming my name, like walk down
Banging
the
the door
street.
down.
Yeah, oh, that's that world record holder. That's how I'm like, yeah, stuff it, stuff it. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know I'm amazing. I am amazing. I know. I get it. Yeah, it was mental. So I knew I could do it. The thing is, when you got it in you to be a world record holder, you just got it. Do you know what I mean? You just got that
Yeah.
talent. You
Oh,
know you have.
I'm with you on
I'm
that.
in the like I said, like the same bolt. Yes, me, him, all the top all the top athletes.
Oh, you are so up there with them all now, Diags, after that.
He run 9 seconds, 100 meters, like 38 countries in a minute. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
it's just
same
on the
sort
same
of.
path. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you got. What can I say? Do you know what I mean? We'll probably all get together at some point. All us world record holders. Yeah, we'll have a little party with
Oh,
all the
absolutely.
top lot.
Yeah,
Hold on, I think that
it's
done.
all right. No problem.
Yeah, it's amazing. Basically, it's amazing.
But
I'm in the
how did
book
you?
as well, so that which is insane because I used to read that book every time when well, I used to get one every Christmas,
The
and now I'm
record.
actually in the
Yeah,
Guinness World Record book. In the,
that
I mean,
must be.
it's the last page possible, and it's the last record in there, but it still counts. So
Oh, you're there. You're there,
still there.
Diane. Right. Question 11. Do you intend to break any more records of this sort and gain more public attention, whatever that means?
You never
More
know. That's the thing.
recognition.
You never know
Never
when
say
it's going to come
never.
about. Never say never. You just never know. Yes, I've got one more record. Yes. Will I go for more? I'm not sure. I mean, the
A busy
stress,
man.
the training, yeah, the dedication it took to break that one took a lot out of me. So
Oh, I
yeah,
can
if I
imagine.
do
Absolutely.
the brain power,
Right.
38 capital cities.
Do you know I've never been on the roller coaster? I just
No,
couldn't.
you've never
I
been.
think I think I would die if I went on one. People say, "Oh, you wouldn't, Rach. You'll be fine. You'll be fine." And I just can't, still to this day, go on a roller coaster. So
You got to
hats
try.
off to you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Try doing it while
And
I'm naming the capital cities as
and
well.
your
Yeah.
brain's still working. Oh my lord! Right, Diags. Question 12. For those
Yeah.
who do not know, alongside Towie, we spoke about this. You also work for your family's plumbing business,
Yep.
Plum Point Essex.
That's the one.
And you are a former law student. We spoke about that. And yeah, right. We've totally covered that
Done
one.
that one.
Yeah. 13. Are you focused on the show as much as you are on the family business?
I'd say, obviously, my family business is my main priority.
Yeah.
Because one, if I don't run it, it will shut. so, yeah, so I need and that would be terrible. Two, obviously my family depends on it. Do you know what I mean? It's not just me. I've got my brother. I've got my half brother and half sister who is obviously a younger, and eventually we'll have to provide for them as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's not it's for everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's the stress of the pressure of running that and making sure that's successful is the main priority. Um, the Towie side of stuff. I'm not saying that it's easy because it can be very stressful, but it also comes naturally to me. So it's not as much of as a pressure as a stress. It's more of a natural thing. I'm just being myself. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like
at this time of
what's
year you
that?
must be flat. At this time of year you must be flat out with the plumbing.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I actually am. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
actually on the way to the bank now. That's why I'm in the car. Yeah, to try and bank some checks. But yeah,
Right.
no, yeah, no, it's mad. But like I said, but then at the moment when I'm filming, obviously I do dedicate myself to the filming time. I have
Yeah.
cover for me at work. I employ people to cover for me. So and my team, my brother and the people who work for us are good, are really good. They're good, so they know what they're doing. And so yeah, it's putting your trust in them as well when you have to take time out because it is very time consuming when you're filming.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, especially when they try and compact it now, and then they're doing the series very quick turnovers, and yeah, it can be. It is a lot. Sometimes it can be very long days. Do you know what I mean? And you people are relying on me in Plum Point and work. They can't. Their work don't go on hold when I go filming. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's very. You have to juggle it and balance it very well. I have to make sure that I'm making everyone happy here and them because I'm working for both. Do you know what I mean? It's a job in that sense in both ways for both.
well, if you've got a good team, that's half the battle of keeping a company, you know, flowing
Oh,
and
I've
going.
lost you. Oh, there we go. I see. I've got.
All
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, that's it. Having the trust in people,
Yeah,
to do well. That's what you need. So yeah, luckily I got some good contacts and some good people who can help me out
yeah.
when I need them.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah. Quite like this one actually. Do you intend to continue with Towie, or do you have other career-related aspirations?
Hmm. It's all. I always do it by series. How I'm feeling about the situation. Obviously, I'm not getting any younger, but
You still look
um,
happy, Diags. You're only 30.
exactly. Oh
How you
yeah, I'm
still
not exactly.
look
I'm still there. I'm
happy?
still there. I'm still young enough to enjoy it.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I'll take it by series. If I feel like it's it's still right for me, and do you know what I mean, as soon as I stop really enjoying it, and also I feel like it's coming to an end for myself personally,
yeah,
and my how I'm doing it, then I will stop. Like, and there always is a balance of that because obviously I do have to take my business seriously, and it can affect it. Do you know what I mean? So I'd always take that into account.
yeah,
If I ever become to the point where it was affecting it in a negative way too much, or I didn't feel like I could trust the people that were working for me in that sense, that to get stuff done that I needed to do, I would have to take that. It's more than
yeah,
likely that would take the hit. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the moment, it's working. If it didn't work, then obviously I'd have to relook at things and see what happens. But
yeah,
that Towie are very accommodating to me, which I have to say in a positive to them, and line pictures. They're very accommodating to me in that they work around what I have to do,
yes,
which they don't have to do that, but they obviously we value each other. I value the fact what they do for me, and they obviously value what I do for them. So, and they work with me and work around and try and help me as best possible when I'm work, because they know I've got stresses at work. Do you know what I mean?
yes.
So they'll do everything they can to help me out in that sense, which is very good of them. So they don't
It
have to
is
do that.
really good. It's really
Yeah,
good of them. But then again, you know, you are a major character of
yeah.
Towie.
That's what it works both ways. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Swings and roundabouts, I say.
exactly.
Right. Yeah. Oh, is there a reality show that has captured your attention that you've ever thought about maybe going on, like Strictly Come Dancing?
Do you know what? I would be so good at
Picture
Strictly. I've got snake hips. I really have. They would,
Thank you.
yeah.
There.
Do a little.
Yeah.
Uh, if I was going to do any, the most one that looks like the best experience would be the jungle, wouldn't it? That would be. I feel like it'd be
Yeah,
mad.
I was
Yeah,
thinking that
like to
jungle.
do something like that. Plus, brilliant for weight loss. You know what I'm saying, all you do is eating rice and beans, and there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, I would like to
Would
see
you
how
do
that
it,
would go.
Diags? Would you do
Yeah,
it?
I would definitely do it. If they ever approach me to do it, of course I'd do it. Definitely, 100%. I think that for experience wise,
Yeah,
that would be amazing. Do you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, look, they've got the people that they want to do it. They know their list of people that they want to do it. I'm not saying it's ever going to be a possibility for me. I'm very realistic in that sense. But if
never
it
say
was
never.
to,
Sorry.
exactly, never say never. I would say yes straight away.
Good
So
man. Good man. I do like watching that show. Have you ever been to Australia then?
no, never,
Never.
no.
Would you like to
Never
go?
been that far. I would like to. My mate, one of my mates, he's moved out there. He loves it. He says, "Mate, you'll love it. It's beautiful. The beaches, the
Yeah.
women." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, he loves fishing, so I'm not really a big fan of fishing." But yeah, he goes, "The
Yeah.
fishing." I go, "Oh, bloody hell, it's amazing." Not the fishing, but yeah. So he's like, "You got to come out here." So he's always banging on about it, saying, "I'd love it." So yeah, I would like to go at some point. It's just that flight, isn't it?
It's
Just
just so far. I mean, my father lives in Australia. I'm half Australian,
yeah,
and he's in Australia, and I'm here. And he's asked me, about flying out, and
yeah.
it's awful. But the thought of the flight, can
Was
they
it
not?
24 hours and I fly up on a plane?
You think in the air, what? 2022, they can
I know.
do the flight in like 2 hours by now. Something.
You would think there'd be some sort of way they could cut that down a bit. But like,
I
it's like they at least do a straight flight there. I know they will sort of, there is one, isn't there, that goes straight there, I think. But
yeah.
it's like you got to stop off, get off, another 24 hours, another 12 hours from there. You're like, mate, it's like I've lost 2 days of my life
Yeah.
just flying out there.
Literally. Right, thank you for that. But only a few more now.
That's right.
Right. 16. Basically, you already have an audience. Many people follow and are interested in your lifestyle. Do you plan to become an independent content creator and lead national TV shows? Is such a plan in your near future?
Do you know what it is with like I appreciate what like, I'm not saying it's the hardest job in the world, but then what like so I'm saying it is I appreciate the levels that some of them content creators go to because I find it incredibly hard to do.
Yeah.
I can do it in front of TV cameras, no problem. When it comes to like creating content and putting up them sort of videos and TikTok, I just can't do it. I just can't. I can't do TikTok. I don't know whether it is because I don't know. I don't know whether this is fucking old fashioned, but I just feel like I'm a 31-year-old man. I cannot get on camera and do TikTok dances. I just can't do it.
It's just taking over the world. TikTok
I know
now.
it's mad. I just like always.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't set a camera up. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And look, fair play to everyone who does do it, and all the ones who have got the confidence and the things to.
Yeah.
But I can't just bring myself to start doing TikTok dances and getting involved in all this. I don't have a TikTok account. I've got Instagram. I'm not even good on that.
Thank
Back.
You. Right, hang on. Whew. Right, I can breathe again. Oh, please don't.
So it just went, boom, meeting's ended. I thought, oh, shit.
Oh, thank you, Diag. Thank you.
Sorry?
Right. Let me think. Where were we up to? Oh, yeah. Talking about TikTok. Anyway. Yes, we've done that. Right. I've spent so much time on the show. Do you ever watch it?
I used to watch it a lot. Yeah. So, you know what? I watch it, but it's normally if someone tells me to watch some of it, I'm like, and they will go, watch this piece, watch this. And I should really watch it all because I often turn up and then I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
So I go, well, what do you mean? This person said this about you. And I go, did they? Oh, bloody hell, I haven't seen that. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. And then I have to then re-catch up and then watch it again. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I should watch it more than I do, but where I'm busy, I don't watch much TV. So it's like it's not just I don't watch Towie. It's like I don't watch much TV at all. Once I get in, I'm either out having dinner or something, or then I come back and I'll just normally stick a film and fall asleep. Do you know what I mean? Or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm purposely choosing not to. It's just it's the timings. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, then I'm having to watch it up and catch up if someone said something about me and something said this and watch this and yeah, or they have to show me. Yeah, they have to show me a clip. They go, they know me now, so they're like, watch this. Watch this. You've seen this. You got to watch this bit, or they have to tell me about it. So yeah, but yeah, that's just timing.
Sorry, Diags. What's it like watching yourself back? Are you quite confident watching yourself back, or is it horrible? Which one is it?
It's horrible. It's like listening to your own voice, but 10 times. I like listening to your own voice on a voicemail, but 10 times worse because you can actually see yourself. It is it is a horrible thing. It's horrible. It's like whether or not however cool you think you look or whatever, you go, oh, I was pretty cool in that scene. I think I look pretty cool in that one. And then you look back, oh my god, you're like, the angles on that. Jesus Christ, look at me. I didn't know I had that spot on my lip. Jesus, man. Yeah. So yeah. It is 100 times worse. So yeah, that's another part of it. Just don't even. Yeah, that's another part of it. I said, bloody hell. I'll listen to it. Yeah, but it's
mental. I think I just could never watch myself back. I probably will never watch this back.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'll just be like,
just listen to the sound. There's a tip. Just listen to the sound. Go out the room. Listen to the sound.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Who 18? We're nearly done. Honestly, who is your favourite Towie contestant today? I don't know why to put the word contestant, but your
Cast
favorite,
member.
yeah, cast member. Far more
There's
appropriate.
loads. There's loads. Chloe Sims,
Yeah,
obviously, she's been there for me from the start. Joey, obviously, but he left very soon. But obviously, he's still my best mate in real life. We see each other every day.
yeah.
Yeah, he drives me mad. Um,
Oh, Joey,
and
yeah.
yeah, he rings me every day, mate. Every day. He's trying. He's trying. He knows he does. He drives me mad. But
He
he's
was
my best
great on
mate.
Towie as well, wasn't he, Joey?
Yeah, yeah, he's brilliant. He's actually training for Dance and Nice at the moment. So he's doing
Yeah,
all that training. So yeah, I speak to him, see him every day. So yeah, he's like a brother to me. So them two are the main two. Obviously,
yeah,
Tom Pierce, who was on it, still my best mate. Do you know what I mean? He's like me and Joe were best mates growing up. So he's moved that to Dubai now. But yeah, Dan as well. Dan's obviously a close mate of mine. So yeah, them lot, they're all like the main ones. Arj, obviously, I miss. He's a mad guy. It's so I'm saying
oh,
everyone's played their part
yeah.
in this whole situation. There's so many of them. You can go through. I could sit here all day listening off names to you who the main lot are. But yeah, they're all them lot that I've mentioned that are probably the main guys for me.
Well, that's really nice to hear because it's nice that you formed a bond with so many. So it just
Yeah,
makes life easier again, doesn't it?
yeah.
Filming.
Well, you do. You speak to all of them, like Gatsby, like oh, Gatsby will ring me. As I say, there's so many of them that we still talk about stuff, even if they've even ones that have left and come back. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, like Gatsby's just left, but we'll
Yeah,
still speak to him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I went out with him the other night and we went back to his. Do you know what I mean? So it's all like we're all still friends. Do you know what I mean, obviously got my closer friends like Joey and Tom and obviously Chloe, but it's everyone's sort of put their mark on it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I hope I have to them as well.
Yeah. No, they're all good lads. They're all good lads, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah,
Also, all of you together, you totally made Towie. All the different
yeah.
characters and what's going on in your
We
life.
gelled so well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, we gelled. We're all very different people. So and for us to all get on like that, and obviously sometimes not get on, but yeah,
yeah.
but it's yeah, we're all very different characters. So yeah, it's a whole mix of different types of people.
Right. And next question, Diags. I don't know if you are aware, but there are plenty of gambling sites that bet on contestants predict who will win certain reality shows. Do you stand behind that and think it's acceptable to have the public bet on their personal lives?
Well, yeah, but you put in your personal life in the public domain, aren't you? So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
if we were secretly doing it behind their backs, do you know what I mean? And they didn't know we
yeah.
were filming them, and then we were betting on them, then that's a little bit older, isn't it? Like, is everyone betting on me? Yeah. We just didn't want to tell you about it. But yeah, like, if you've gone on TV and you've got on it and you're in a contest, do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's open to it. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
It's like
and
the show
want to bet, if people want to bet safely, as long as it's safe.
safely
Uh,
or
yeah,
safely. Always
safely.
safely, Diags.
Take plenty
Always
of
safely.
breaks. Take plenty of reality checks. Yeah, always set your limits. Then yeah,
Well, yeah,
bet bet on what you like.
exactly.
Yeah,
As long as you're not
your
hurting
money.
anyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
not going to hurt anyone. Yeah.
Um, what's your view on gambling? Do you ever like to hit the casino, Diags?
I have been known to hit the casino now again. I've been to
You?
Vegas. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've been. I do an accumulator now and again. Me and Dan Edgar do a weekly accumulator, stick a fiver on the football teams. So yeah, I do again. I do it safely. I set my
Yeah,
limits.
safely.
Yeah, five on the weekends. Vegas was a little bit more than a fiver, but we won't talk about that one.
Yeah, you don't have to go
Yeah,
into too much detail with that. But what
yeah.
was it like in Vegas gambling? Does it make you want to like?
It's mad. It is mad out there. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, it doesn't. You don't sleep out there, do you?
No.
No. Well, it was. I only went out there to watch the UFC, which just like there was a big fight on out there. So me and Tom Pierce, who used to be in the show, we
Yeah.
went out there, and yeah, it was mad. We was only going out there. We went out there just for 5 days because we was going to watch the UFC. Yeah, but then it just turned into madness, daytime parties, drinking, gambling. So, but you got to be prepared for that when you go out there. You know what the deal is. I mean, you're
Yeah.
staying in a casino, so you got to understand. You got to understand what's
Yeah.
happening. Yeah,
You're not just going to
yeah,
be sat by a pool all day, sipping
yeah.
a drink. It doesn't work
Exactly.
like that
Yeah.
in Vegas. Yeah.
No.
Right. Thank you, Diags. What's your view on gambling? Do you ever? Oh, not done that one. Oh, the last one. Sorry.
That's right.
To end things off, would you like to share anything with us? What? Does the new year hold anything exciting for you?
Well, in the new year, we're coming back filming. End of January should be. So I've heard the rumours that are flying around. I
Yes.
don't know if I'm even allowed to say that, but I've said it anyway. I don't even know if I'm allowed
It's
to
just
admit that.
rumours.
Yeah, it's just rumours. It might not be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going away for a bit, for a nice big abroad trip. So yeah, should be some madness going on there. We don't know what's going to happen there. There always seems to be some sort of drama on our way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Always. Always.
I'm launching my new site for Plum Point Essex in the new year. It won't be called that; it'll be called something else. I haven't come up. The name's still yet to be confirmed, but their website will be all bathrooms selling on there. So yeah, everyone get their bathrooms on there. That'll be opening up in the new year. Almost done with that. Just setting it up now, the final pieces of
Brilliant.
it. So yeah,
Well, I'll be
and then
really.
and that's me
Yeah.
for the new year. Come
Yeah.
on,
Come on, Diags.
come on.
All right, listen, we've finished now, but listen, thank you so
No
much.
problem.
You are exactly what I thought you would be.
Oh, thank you.
Genuine, funny, witty. Oh, you're
Oh,
amazing,
thank you.
Diags.
Appreciate it. No, you was a great interviewer as well. Very good stuff. Yeah, one of the best. Top 5.
I better get paid for it.
Yeah, right. On your money.
Yeah, I've got my gas bills to pay. Right.
Exactly.
Right, Diags. Much love.
Lovely speaking to
So
you.
much. Yeah.
No worries. Have a good
All
one.
right.
Enjoy Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and all the best for the new year. Bye now, Diags.
Bye.
Bye.
Speak soon. Bye-bye. Bye.
Twisted.